son's. Okay. I want to thank all the folks who are kind enough to be here and on time. What can I say? And all those folks out there in Zoomlandia, thank you for hanging out with us. We're about your Modúpue. Modúpue means gratitude in Yoruba. And way, 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 way back in another life when I was married to a gentleman, may he stay in Nigeria forever, he always was talking about, I felt, I was always grateful for everything. And when Sandy and I and another woman, we started a group, I named the group Modúpue because I am grateful. When you hear these musicians, you'll be grateful too. These are really, really amazing artists. And so with that, I want to start with this wonderful piece. It's the title poem from my book, With Every Step I Take. And needless to say, that's a metaphor because I'm in this electronic wheelchair. So, wow. Anyway, Rudy, go for it. Every step I take. My feet. I say my feet stand in dreams, run circles around the lakes in my mind, climb tropical hillsides inside forests hidden behind the tenements and dance all sweaty. A passionate urban exorcism wrapped in cortijo magic. My feet swim through concrete and drink the wind. They sing low-down blues tunes and pray with jazz bands. My feet are poems. Every inch on my road a chant, a sacred inspiration, a song. And with every step I take, I create and 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 create. See what I got to be grateful for. Francis Wong on the saxophone. Sandy Poindexter on the violin. Myron Cohen on the drums. Heshima Mark Williams on the bass. Rudy Mongosi on the piano. Wow. Going to do a piece here. One of Sandy's masterpieces here. It's called Leon Azul. I've claimed it for my piece because this, by the way, is my belated birthday party. I'm a Leo. My birthday was in July, but because I move on a certain time frame that folks from the Caribbean know, it's a kind of different. So, but I'll be 83 for the rest of the year. So this is my birthday party. Thanks for joining me. And but so I'm a Leo. That means I'm a lion, and I love gut bucket blues. And the name of this piece is Leon Azul, or the Blue Lion, so I've claimed it for me. It's mine. Yeah, Sandy Poindexter, come on. Oh, are they hot or are they hot? Oh, they couldn't even hear that. I mean, are they hot or are they hot? Yes. All right, look at here. What can I say? You know, our usual pianist, the great John Jang, is recovering. And we're very lucky to have Rudy Mongosi sitting in with us tonight. And John, if you're listening, I love you. Anyway, and Sandy's got not only her son, but her grandchildren here. So we got all the good spirits, right? There's a lot of spirits. You see, these books are really special things that as a kid who was a major reader, you know, I was taken all around the world, and these books are full of all kinds of spirits. You need to support this bookstore and all bookstores, independent bookstores. So with that, I'm going to shut up and get to this next piece. What you got for us, Rudy?
All right. It's an honor to be holding the place for my dear friend John Jang. Haven't seen him for a while, but my man is really one of the best. So I just want to say that for that. Now this song I'm going to do is dedicated to my friend Marty Toussaint. She is a Brooklyn native, or Brooklynite as we say, but her people come here from Haiti. And Haiti wound up in the news last week somehow. And so I thought I would dedicate this one to my friend. She would have me come over her house and practice, help her get her material together. She was a jazz singer. We called her the Haitian Sensation. I'm setting this up because some of the words refer to that. And so I started working on these chords with the idea of her singing it one day, but she was going through a lot. She had buried some of her siblings, and so she finally wound up getting or wound up with Alzheimer's.
Mm.
So I used to come over there and play for her and everything. And so I'm going to sing this song for her now. And she's with the ancestors now, but she's still with me. So to bring her spirit here with us, and this is my little libation to her. This is a dedication to my friend Marie Toussaint, and at the same time a prayer for Haiti. Let's sing a song for Marie, a light within her time, a swinging song that Marie loved, a healing in her mind. The ancestors told her that she could sing and inspire. Yes, I know the ancestors hold her, so she's alright. A swinging song for Marie, a healing in her mind. 'Cause people love when Marie sings the music of our time. The Spirit said it's alright that I could sing for her now. Don't you know the Spirit said it's alright. Shine your light. It's alright, and I wish that I could heal the hurt in Haiti with this song. We'll seal the love we feel for our Haitian sensation on, so Haiti can be strong and free to live again. And I'll be happy then. I'm sad and hurting now, but I'll be happy then. And now I'm happy, happy that I know her, a light within her time. Let's sing a song that Marie loves, heal and inspire. Swing, Marie, shine, a light within your time. Let's sing a song for Marie, a light within her time, a swinging song that Marie loved, a healing in her mind. The ancestors told her that she could sing and inspire. No, could sing for her now. You know the Spirit said it's alright. Shine your light, 'cause it's alright. And I wish that I could heal the hurt in Haiti with this song. Still the love we feel for our Haitian sensation on. So Haiti can be strong and free to live again. And I'll be happy then. I'm sad and hurting now, but I'll be happy then. And now I'm happy, happy that I know her, a light within her time. Let's sing a song that Mari loves, feeling inspired. Swing, Mari, shine, a light within your time.
Yeah. Rudy Mongosi. Wow. I'm having fun. Hopefully you are too. I want to talk to you folks out there in Zoomlandia. Now, if you haven't donated, please, 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 please donate so we can keep this going. Eric works really hard to keep this series happening. And I mean, every weekend there's live jazz here. You know, every weekend. And it's good stuff. Good stuff. This is not the peanut butter and jelly stuff. This is the real deal. So please, please help keep this place alive. And I'm so grateful they chose us. We're gonna do another one of my pieces from the book. It's called Oaktown Blue. Folks see, I live in West Oakland now, and folks think about West Oakland like it's been hit by a bomb and always, tore up, blah, 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 blah. And they're kids who've grown up in West Oakland who think that it was always that way, not realizing that this was at one point the only place to be. They had in a 3-block radius several major clubs where they had some of the greatest artists, including Billie Holiday, ay Dios mío, Billie Holiday, Mongo Santa Maria, worked in these places, and every blues musician you could possibly imagine worked down on 7th Street, so much so that a friend of mine introduced me to all of that I cannot walk down 7th Street without hearing ghosts talk to me. Elsie Good Rockin' Robinson is a name that everybody should know, but you probably don't know. When I met him, he not only was a great musician, a beautiful man, he also was a walking encyclopedia of the blues. And as soon as I heard him, I said, oh my God. So me and my kids, we were living in Los Angeles, we moved up here. And I attached myself, I followed him around. I'm surprised his wife didn't beat me upside the head, because I followed him for years. And he taught me all about the blues in Oakland, in Russell City, and in Northern California. And I'm going to take you to what Oakland was before it got torn down in the name of uplifting society. I think they call it gentrification. Hopefully you'll be able to see what a beautiful place this was. And contrary to popular belief, I mean, most of you folks know the urbanized blues, like the Chicago blues and even the Oakland blues, and that's, I like that stuff. But the blues I really love is the Delta blues, which comes straight from Mali. Don't believe me? Listen to the music from Mali and you hear straight from Mali. They didn't take all of us and take our brains and rape our brains. So we're still alive. So let's go to Oakland with Oaktown Blue. Slow it down, slow and nasty. They came on foot by car, riding hope. On horseback by train on the plain, they came wearing faith, pockets full of dreams, running from cotton fields and chopping cane. They came running, knowing better was waiting. Carrying their whole lives in paper bags, carrying guitars on their backs, sacks full of tall tales and blue songs of a home they knew they'd always miss but swore they'd never go back to. They came by ship, discharged scars, wounds no time could heal. Released from military hospitals on West Coast shores they'd never even seen, battle-fatigued, confused, feeling used, and they came in droves from the war, shell-shocked and tired, looking for a home, and when they didn't find it, they built it. On any night in West Oakland, you might run into migrant workers straight out the cotton fields of Georgia, strutting their stuff and partying and bumping and grinding alongside of Arby's and jiggers, tradespeople, unemployed PhDs who were never told they were unemployable, saints and sinners from Texas and Mississippi, from Arkansas, Virginia, Maryland, the Carolinas, and even the West Indies, all dancing away their rage and sadness hidden behind memories of clouds of cotton and buried beneath too many mountains of sugar cane and tobacco leaves. A frustrated fury gladly forgotten left behind to rot in deserted plantation fields, and you could hear the relief in the clubs as Big Mama Thornton took a crown and gave Oakland everything. Everything. Woman gave us everything she wasn't allowed to give in the South. John Lee Hooker brought the boogie out the Delta, and Bob Geddins, Ivy Joe Hunter, and Charles Brown gave us smooth. You could go right down the street and get yourself some of Beverly Stovall, Sonny Rhodes, Jimmy McCracken, J.J. Malone, or the sophisticated sweetness of Jimmy Witherspoon, or the raw passion of Elsie Goodrock and Robinson's blues violin, or get your insides ripped out and put back together again as Etta James and Sugar Pie DeSanto tore the roof off the house. The blues did not just slip into the Bay Area like a cloud burst. The blues came in waves, powerful waves, waves as subtle as a tidal wave and as painlessly as a pregnant woman in hard labor. The blues came in oversized, raggedy overalls, sometimes sporting evening gowns and three-piece suits. They came furious, luxurious, jubilant, overworked and underpaid, running from the Klan and holding on to everything they had while others just looking for something to hold on to. The blues came just looking for freedom land. LA, Sacramento, and San Francisco had that big city thing. Folks rocked in Russell City. Vallejo had a scene. Richmond had a kind of smooth, shy-town sounding thing. But if you wanted a gut-wrenching, soul-taking, down-home blues, you know, the kind of church and your mama both warned you about, you know, the kind of blues that made your hair stand on end and snatch you out of chairs that made you shout and jump after a fool and dance, that good old makes you want to holler kind of blues, you have to come to Oakland. Play the blues. Hey, Francis, what you got to say about that? What you got? Oakland. Oakland, the blues mecca of the West Coast. Steve was as wild and sophisticated as you were. Every place a different personality. Every night was party night, where you could romance and grind and whine and cry about what you didn't have, but grind to be loud and proud and show off everything you did have. And talk about everything you wanted to be at Slim Jenkins Club, Esther's Orbital, Ruthie's Inn, or Eli's Mile High. Every night an exorcism where another demon was put to rest, where you were free to be real or be downright nasty. You could show your stuff till you're wet with sweat at the Rum Boogie, Christie's Grill, the Palladium Club, and all the other nameless hidden round the clock juke joints. And blues came down like rain and say it fell down on everything, fell down on Oakland where blues was king, and then they came. I say they came and knocked down the cafes, they tore up 7th Street, they closed the clubs, they promised jobs and schools for a lift and saved, then they took the hood and left a wasteland full of restless spirits. Ghosts running loose, with plenty of reason to sing the blues, but when everyone else goes to sleep, you can still hear them. J.C. Burris, Dottie Ivory, Z.Z. Hill, Mississippi Johnny Waters, hear them singing their sounds written all over every building, and see them out of the ground and walk on their jaws. Little Johnny Taylor, Johnny Hartzell, Percy Mayfield, listen, they tried to free, they tried to hear you with their blues so strong. Even Willie Bobo was singing Never Go Back to Georgia. Buddy Ace, Cool Papa Sad, McBrownie, McGill, Lowell, Wilson, they always be here, they refuse to disappear, nothing can stop it. The gentrifiers can't block with the same folks that dance in the blues scene into the mambo session and back again at the California Hotel. Now run the Dorsey's block of blues, those Sweet Jimmy's and the Fifth Amendment. The same people and the children are bringing in the news. Queen Ida came two-stepping out the bayou, leading the Zydeco parade, and shook about the Santo and John Lee Hook and never grow old, and still right on top of all total pool. There's Lady Biafra, Jesse James, E.C. Scott, Now Vaughn, Sister Monica, Bobby Webb, and Gwen Avery, Little Frankie Lee, Billy Johnson, Wally Trey, Faye Carroll, Willie G, Frankie Kelly, Johnny Talbot, Ronnie Stewart, leading the caravan of All-Stars into tomorrow. It's in the air we breathe, and it just keeps on coming and coming and coming and coming and coming and coming, and nothing and nobody can stop it. Other folks keep their big heads stuck way up in the clouds when it comes down to earth. The prize is ours, and it's our jewel, and it's still coming down. Old Town Blues, play the blues. Hey, is the blues all right this evening? Yes, indeed. Give these folks a big hand. Woody Wangosi, Heshma Mark Williams, Francis Wong, oh my good, Myra Cohen, and Sandy Poindexter. Sounded good to me. Now, talking about Myron, sitting back over those drums. And I mean, I should say sitting back at a drum. You see, I think that the world isn't ready for him with all the drums. He's making all this music with that one drum. Now, you know, there's an International Women's Drum Festival that happens here in Northern California every year. Some of you don't know, it's called Born to Drum. And I'm lucky for several years I've taught a workshop there called When Ancestors Speak of Rhythm. And there's some people who suffer under the delusion that women can't play drums. Well, honey, when you come to this one, women from every part of the planet, big drums, little drums, all kinds of drums. And so I wrote this poem in celebration of these wonderful women. It's called Daughters of the Drum. And you know what? Myra and I are going to take you on this little trip. Why don't you set it up, and then I'll read some of this. These poems, by the way, are in my book. I hope you'll take one home with you. We were born to drum. I say, we were born to drum. Somos hijas rítmicas. We were conceived in rhythm, whether we knew it or not, or wanted it or not. It was and has always been about upholding la clave en el alma, the beauty and the sanctity of the rhythm that created us, the rhythm that is us. Somos el latido de la naturaleza, the rhythm of our mother's labor pains announced our coming. And it's always the rhythm of our breathing that lets the world know we're alive. Mira, 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 no. Bellas, fuerzas míticas, pero picosas, feel it. We walk and sing, pray, dance, and cry in it. Every single word that flows out of our mouths is a rhythmic declaration of our presence. Somos la esencia de la bomba, and even our sacred Mother Nature dances rhythmically through the seasons every single year, keeping the rhythm of our lives in balance. Our universe is an inescapable symphony, ritmos sagrados, held together by vibration, by the sound of the sum of us, the always right on time, magical, rhythmical timelessness of us. Somos la fiebre apasionada de la rumba, the heart of bebop and kubop was born in us, its creation's gift to us. Somos el corazón del tambor, born in the womb of creativity and undeniable rhythm personified. Wake up, world, wake up, wake up. Mirano, listen. We are your children and we were born to drum. Myron Cohen of the Billy Higgins Legacy Band. Woo. Wow. Surrounded by all this greatness, we're going to play something written to celebrate another great person. We had a major big celebration in Oakland last year to celebrate John Coltrane. And people, you know, they hold him up as a guru and as an icon, and they don't even realize all that he went to become that. I've read stuff that he said himself. He said he wasn't that good, but he was fanatical, and he was. I've read about him, you know, he and Monk spending like 13 and 14 hours in practice sessions and what have you, just jamming, and all these other kinds of things. And so I wrote this poem for him to celebrate his birthday. It's called Trainsplorations, because I couldn't think of anything else to say about him. He was fanatical, and sometimes folks didn't understand what he was doing, but he was from the part of the South where lynching was sort of like a pastime, a national pastime. So when he was going out there, I was hearing what he was saying, and I knew what he was doing. So I want to introduce you to some of the people that helped to make Train who Train was. And with that, we're going to do his classic and take you on a little journey with Trainsplorations, inspired by St. John Coltrane, 9/23, 1926 to 7/17, 1967. My music is a spiritual expression of what I am. My faith, my being, I want to uplift and inspire. John Coltrane. John Coltrane was a new kind of phenomenon. A musical, mystical, spiritual, inexplicable phenomenon. A bigger-than-life mystic man with a heart full of passionate spirituality. Train was an artist, a driven, obsessive, versatile artist. A versatile artist on a mission that included beautiful ballads to creations that can only be defined as transcendent trainscapes. The man was a musical composition in progress, a composition beyond comprehension. John Coltrane was a many-sided creative enigma, a gentle soul on a lifelong journey of healing, on the road to learning, always searching, 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 trying to find himself in his place in all the sacred mysteries of the universe, transporting himself out of the dungeons of addiction and liberating himself through a relentless creativity. John Coltrane's journey began as a dream in the church of his mother's womb. He came to us through the musical majesty of the black church and the reckless bravado of Charlie Yardbird Parker, forever transporting himself through the southern nightmares on African pentatonic scales. As the joy, the pain, the rage, and years of tears of generations of murdered black children came pouring out of his soul through his horn, but enamored and inspired by the concept of the sacred infinite, he elevated himself. He transcended the madness through the international language of music and was kick-started into musical fearlessness by the amazing piano stylings of Hassan Ibn Ali, the harmonic daring of Sunrise John Gilmore, the rigorous practice and melodic dissonance of Thelonious Monk, taught him all about the gifts of daring and discipline, while the spiritual intensity of Ravan Shankar Sitar introduced him to the rhythmic majesty of Balatunji Olatunji's drums of passion and the miraculous, cosmic, magical otherworldliness of the ingenious Gino Lewis. Gino Lewis legitimized his internalized spiritual consciousness. So his saxophone could internalize, and finally digest and sing it all as he elevated himself in our lives through the strength of his song. His life was a sacred journey of prayer, a love supreme. And though the man John Coltrane has transcended, his spirit is still alive and strong. Still alive and strong. I say his spirit is still alive and strong and forever. We're born every day in our heart. again and again. Rudy Mongosi. Come on, give him a hand. Henshima Mark Williams. Myron Cohen. Sandy Poindexter. Francis Wong. My name is Avotcja. I don't know what time it is. I was saying, do you have time for one more in this set, friend? Come on, give this band a big hand. They've been working hard for you. Eric? Eric, where art thou? 8:40? Okay, what we're going to do then is take a break. We're going to take a short break, a very short break, and we'll be back with another set. Because I heard that somebody got some wonderful food, and my stomach is calling me. But anyway, I ask you to please stick around, hang around, give these folks a big hand again. They've been working hard. And we got more to come. We're not finished. Thank you so much for being there. Please take a book home.
Ladies and gentlemen, Avotcja, give it up.
Thank you so much. And with that, Eric, where art thou? My navel and my backbone are doing a dance. They need to be separated. Anyway, I'm going to be back in a second with this music. We're only going to take a short break, and we'll be right back. I want to thank folks listening on Zoom and checking us out. To please tell folks to join us because we're not finished. See how you are? Join the club. Okay. Okay, doke. We'll be back with some more. But there's nothing more dangerous on earth than a hungry black woman, so they better put me some food. So.
to do?
I think I'm ready to
Sandy. Sandy, was I just supposed to do something? What did you say? Did you tell me to do something this year? Wasn't I going to? Oh, yes, the wine.
They're so pretty, okay? Just so that you.
Then I'm gonna do my own gig.
Normally I use my bowls
Sometimes.
you know, and but this is a big one.
I'm gonna do it.
Or you want like a combination?
Well, then you come back home.
Huh? I'm going back home in January.
I'm gonna eat part of it and take the rest
So you
home.
spend 50
Because you don't eat during the day, but I'm hungry.
This year was more like maybe 70-30. This year no. This year it is kind of 50-50 because I came back here in the summer in July. So I'll be here for the rest of the year. But I was there for about a year and a half though. I got here in May of 17 in Ghana, so I stayed for a year and a half this time, a little longer.
What's the longest stretch? Is that the longest stretch that you did?
What's the longest stretch? I was there for about a year. I'll be there for about a year, and then I'll come back here and stay for 6 months.
How long was the flight?
And 12 hours, but it's okay, you know. It used to be like insufferable that long.
Well, that's about Japan is about 14 hours.
Well, 14, yeah, it was 14 there when I went there one time.
Even out of New York?
No, out of San Francisco.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, San Francisco. Yeah, just 12 hours. And 14 hours there, and then you gotta like hit the tailwind, whatever it is, coming back. So it wasn't as long.
So, New York,
This is.
the 6 hours, so the 6 hours.
No, it's still, well, no, it's still about a good 10-hour flight from New York. Yeah, to Ghana. What happened is, yeah,
because the trade was coming in.
yeah, so it goes slower. And then sometimes, like one time I took Turkish Airlines. I had to go all the way to Istanbul and then back to Ghana. But that was the price that I wanted.
Right.
So,
What's the cheapest flight you got?
man, I'm going there for under 500. Well, one way.
The last piece of vinyl I bought, like,
I go for under 500.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, I get those.
All right.
I got the cheap flight thing. On my
Yeah, I just like, I had already opened that and put it in the microwave to warm it up. Then I'm like, oh, where's your chicken? You know, it was already sitting in my microwave. No, I got it from there.
Thank you for coming.
1 to 11, something like that. 1 to 12. Now, it's about between 11 and 12.
There's a Chinese restaurant right down around the corner to the
And
right.
their seating kind of spends like $1.
Close, yeah.
Man, I could
I ordered it
spend,
before.
I could spend
Have 2/3 the way
$20,
through
the
the
equivalent of $20 to feed myself the whole week. Because I go to the market,
Oh, I'll
indigenous
just take a second.
markets. I
I have
don't go
some
to the
food.
supermarket. I go to the real traditional market. I get my fish, I get my green stuff there. Something you can't find. Like potatoes for some reason you can't find. But yeah, man, I can feed myself. My family.
Well, I saw a YouTube video about these brothers from the United States that decided to retire over there.
Man,
They built
that's
themselves
what
their
you do.
houses.
That's what you do.
And they were enjoying it every minute of it.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, if you got American money, you ain't worried. You got all the conveniences. You ain't gonna miss nothing over here, technology wise or anything like that.
So what do you think you can do if somebody was retired like on $40,000 a year?
Oh, you look like a king, man. In Ghana. Heck yeah.
On 40?
40 a year, yeah. You look very good. You look very good for 40 in Ghana. Yeah. Get you some land, and the food's not expensive. And yeah. Yeah, man.
And then what kind of tropical diseases do you need to worry about?
Well, you just gotta take your malaria pills. You gotta start taking your malaria pills maybe 2 weeks before you go,
Right.
and take them like a good 6 weeks after you get there, and you should be good to go. You stay long enough, you're gonna get. I had malaria. It feels like a real rough flu, man. It feels like an ass kicking flu.
That's how my brother died.
Oh, your brother died from malaria? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. He's African?
Yeah, see, the thing was with him, it was in Nigeria. And it started to be a problem around. And, but his wife, when he got sick, she didn't take the Christian saint.
Oh, no.
needless to say, 5 or 6 days, and then the local village there said, and he just needs help.
How long is the audio piece?
It's 90 minutes.
Okay, we'll go get the doctor. So they brought the doctor by, turned him down. And finally, the doctor and the police showed up.
Say, Eric, I want to take the rest of this home. We should get started, or else we won't finish on time. Well, I've got to make the arrangements with paratransit, remember?
Because my wife,
Okay.
she took me straight to the clinic.
So enough
She
that
did,
she
she passed the test.
She passed the test.
took the edge off your appetite.
Thank you.
Okay.
Right out.
That's-
Folks, let's get started.
At some point, if you want me to package what's left up, I can.
Yeah.
You can start soon. Do you want me to do that now? All right. Somewhere in the middle of the break, I'll see if you can slide that in there.
I have some already.
That bowl there looks
Yeah, thank you.
beef, what you call it, huh?
That's a chicken thing.
That's a chicken thing?
That's Avotcja.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I should have.
Thank you.
Food the entire
Yeah, let me
band,
get
but
that.
I kinda only did.
I'll get one.
No, I need that.
After I finish.
That's no, it's not a refill. This is my instrument.
Yeah. Okay.
Just notice I don't have my tool
Excuse me, I need,
because I didn't have anybody to help me carry stuff. This is perfect. Thank you.
I see, okay. Now this goes here?
Yep,
Oh, and then this is supposed to be
over here.
set up.
Medicine has evolved. It's the other one, man.
Well, you know what? Supposedly we're supposed to take a yellow fever
Folks, let's get started.
vaccine, but
okay, folks,
Right here.
All the way in front?
Yeah.
with the custom, they ain't that.
Just turn this.
You don't evidently it's not a big deal. Not a big deal. It's just a primary thing.
Move it out.
Your metabolism is
Move it a little bit. Yeah, that should be fine.
I don't take the malaria pill anymore. I'm good. Yeah, but if you go for the first time, yeah, you gotta do that. Make sure you do that. And then other than that, hey, when COVID was raging in 20,
Was there a lot of COVID in Dallas?
no, no, not a lot of COVID.
My nephew over there, nobody was eating.
Nobody, one or two people out of 40 had a mask on.
Right.
Nobody was vaccinated.
No, that's
Nobody
right.
stayed separated.
So what do you think that was all about, man? From a
Younger
genetic
population, eating healthier food. Most of the food that you eat there was grown right there. It's fresh. And the medicine that's in the malaria stuff, which is ivermectin, right?
Oh, yeah.
Folks, let's get started, folks.
Against COVID.
Let's get started.
They were good to go.
So, yeah, let's get.
Okay, let's talk about this second set. So what's our nothing, I know nothing, I see nothing.
I have a few. Let me go check my scooter. Yeah. Let me see what I got. Yeah, they're really rough notes.
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna start with Nancy.
Yeah, we're gonna.
I don't really need it,
Mind
but
if I hold
I'm
on to
using it.
this for study?
Yeah, you got it.
And maybe one day you can play it.
Yes.
Thank you. I love this. Do you have a track or anything of this? You're singing?
On my hours, but I don't have a couch. I got to take back to New York.
I know where to find you.
You know where to find me. You're gonna know where to find me.
Yeah.
All right.
Give me something.
The musicians are all present, all half a dozen of them. If anybody would like to deal with the cover and hasn't, I'm carrying this around. No problem. There are copies of Avotcia's book here, etc., etc. If you really want to, you can always donate hundreds and hundreds of dollars to our nonprofit. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
All right, I'm gonna go turn the volume up. Are you
Okay,
ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Can we hear for Avotcia? Yeah.
And as I say,
We're celebrating her 83rd birthday until next June.
until,
Not until next June. July we'll celebrate 84.
also, I didn't mention earlier, I also work, I'm the resident poet with the Electric Squeeze Box Orchestra. We have a residency at the California Jazz Conservatory. It's a 17-piece jazz band and they're off the hook. We also recorded a bunch of CDs and stuff and got another one coming. And if you want to see us, we're the second Sunday of next month, every month, but next month it's featuring me and my stuff. So please come for a 17-piece group. Anyway, the California Jazz Conservatory is on Addison between Shattuck and Milvia, and their Rendon Hall is the big hall they have across the street from the main campus. 2040 Addison. Are we on?
We are on. One more announcement for the stream. I'll just do this. If you're out there in the stream and you're getting our impeccable streaming of this great concert, do help us pay the musicians. It's really not all on the shoulders of these folks in the room. They are really digging deep, and we appreciate it very, very much. But many, many people enjoy that stream and really kind of rely on it. And that's a good way to get money to the musicians. Whatever comes in there, it pretty much helps us pay the basic guarantee. So it is well worth your funds. Thank you for being out there in Streamlandia. Okay. There's your mic back. Is that a good position?
Yeah, that's fine.
Everybody good there?
Once again, I want to thank the folks here, and I want to thank the folks listening to us out there in Zoomlandia. You know, what can I say? I'm just really grateful to be here with these amazing folks. The one of Rudu Mongosi is sitting in with us, and he's been visiting us, taking the chair of the great John Jang. Come on. Customer Mark Williams on bass somewhere back there. Myron Cohen on drum. Francis Wong on reeds. Candy Poindexter on violin, and my name is Avotcja. And together we make a Avotcja Modúpue. We were doing train, so you know I got train fever right now. And so let's open up with another train piece, is Naima, which is a beautiful piece of music. It was written for his first wife, and I will never, never, never get tired of that piece of music. And also a poem of mine is also in that book. It's called Cactus Flower, because you know a lot of times we as black women, we get a bad rap. So this is a thing about what we really are. La negrita del opal, or the cactus flower. And so Train's Naima sounds like. Cactus. A remarkable plant, sister to black woman who too has been made prickly and hard on the outside, but somehow still remains on the inside soft and gentle. And where there is no visible water, you can always drink from her. For she is a reservoir of water and life, even in the driest and deadliest of deserts. And when you need protection, you can always depend on her. For she is as dangerous as the angry machete, and when hunger strikes, she is the finest and tastiest of food. She is, at the same time, both medicine and nourishment. The cactus is strong and unbelievably adaptable. It is impossible to destroy her, as she is self-sustaining when necessary. She leaves her seed everywhere, and her children grow under any and all conditions. She blooms in both the snow and the nighttime, and her flowers are always beautiful. She is indomitable. All this is to say congratulations, my sister Cactus Lady. You deserve 2 awards. One for your art, which feeds our soul, and another for your cactus-like endurance, which feeds our dignity and pride. Oh, Mama, you have spread your seeds well. Oh my goodness. Train alive and well. By the way, if any of you have not been over to the church that celebrates his music every week, you're going to check it out. It's really a powerful, powerful place and a great experience. Anyway, talking about great artists, this gentleman, most people don't know, Abel Meerpol. He wrote a poem way back when, that eventually became a song, a very famous song called Strange Fruit. He was a Jewish school teacher in the Bronx. I'm from New York. And during the time when he wrote that, it was 37 or 38. If you said the kind of stuff that he was talking about, you were liable to be killed immediately. It was interesting. He couldn't even use his name. The name he used was Lewis Allen to write that. And at first, Billie Holiday didn't want to do it, and she finally got conned into doing it, and then the rest of history, you know the story. It's an amazing piece of music, a powerful poem. So we're going to go back to the origin of that poem and do it as a poem with the music. Abel Meerpol definitely should be anointed as sainthood. He and his wife also raised the children of, well, I don't go into that story. But there was so much horror going on during those days that it took a lot of guts to do what he did. And so with that, I'm going to just go with the poem and the piece of music, Strange Fruit. I sure hope Hesham has got his bow back there. Southern trees bear a strange fruit. Blood on the leaves and blood at the root. Black bodies swinging in the southern breeze, strange fruit hanging from the poplar trees. Pastoral scene of a gallant south, the bulging eyes and the twisted mouth. Scent of magnolias sweet and fresh, and the sudden smell of burning flesh. Here is a fruit for the crows to pluck, for the rain to gather, for the wind to suck, for the sun to rot, for a tree to drop. Here is a strange and bitter crop, strange and bitter crop, strange and bitter crop, strange and bitter crop, bitter crop, strange. these black bodies swinging on the southern breeze. Strange fruit hanging from the trees. Strange fruit, strange fruit hanging from the poplar trees. Strange fruit. Strange fruit. Strange fruit. Pastoral scenery, gallant south. The bulging eyes, the twisted mouth, scent of magnolia, sweet and fresh. Then the sudden smell of burning flesh. Here is a fruit for the crows to pluck, for the rain to gather, for the wind to suck, for the tree to rot, for the sun to rot, for a tree to drop. Here's a strange and bitter crop, a strange and bitter crop, a strange and bitter crop, a strange and bitter crop. Hanging from the poplar trees. Sandy Poindexter, Myron Cohen, Hershima Mark Williams, Francis Wong, Rudy Mongosi. Thank you, Mr. Miracle, for your courage. And, oh, wow. This next piece that we're going to do here is, oh, wait a minute, I thought I had something else here. Okay, yeah. Written by a dear friend of mine, Mongo Santa Maria. Mongo Santa Maria lived here in the Bay Area for quite a while. He and Willie Bobo lived here in district right around the Divisadero area for a long, long time. He's a really brilliant guy, brilliant musician. And the same thing as I was talking about the blues, people assume that they completely wiped all the Africanisms out of us, but that's a bunch of nonsense. The Delta blues is proof of that. And Afro Blue is also proof of that. Afro Blue, if you do your homework, is a play on a Yoruba prayer. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful piece of music. People had different ways of sneaking, the Africanisms out. And so we're going to do a poem that I wrote for the street children. As musicians, we get home real late. And one of the things that I picked up early in these kids that are out in the streets 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning, little kids, and people make fun of them, what have you. The reality is that nobody, male or female, is hanging out at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning every morning unless something is seriously wrong. And that means that they are hungry and they're dangerous. And so I'm about, as I said, 2 years older than dirt, which means that coming home with my instruments, I'm a walking target. So I wrote a love poem to these kids, basically to win them over, and it did, it worked. And I'm not going to go through the whole story, but it worked, and I think that we need to remember something some of us have forgotten, that these are children, and that as adults, we can recognize the fact they're children, and we can at least say hello. You don't have to take them home. But because I wrote them this love poem, I was no longer in danger in that neighborhood. I couldn't take a loaf of bread out of my car without having 3 or 4 little gangsters come to help me. I think we need to reclaim our parenthood, and if you're old enough to have children, whether you have children or not, I think it's our responsibility to let them know that they're not out there by themselves and that we know that they're children. So anyway, this is a love poem for them, I'm going to wrap it around Afro Blue, and then we're going to do another version of Afro Blue, go right into Rudy's version. And so with that, this poem is in Spanglish, but you'll get the message. Children of the night. A los chiquititos de la noche en cualquier lugar. Black and brown children of the night que ya no saben nada de jugar, mis niñitos de la calle. Queridos morenitos whose ideas having fun got swallowed by the darkness. If I could, I would wrap you in sunshine. I would hold you close and fold you in these arms and caress whatever's left of the child in you with lullabies. I would like to cover every injured inch of you with home-cooked self-esteem. And better than sail bacantes, I want to fill the hole that hurt. Take my hand. I say take my hand, and I swim defiantly through the fires of hell with you, for you, and with you through the movie and disrespect. I'm a hard-headed kind of lady, and I just can't see myself giving up on you. Somos lo que somos, you and I, y para nosotros somos todo lo que hay, refused together by history, por lo bonito y los sueños robados, locked spiritually in the maze of our destiny. Oye, mis negritos, mis pequeños callejeros, los necesito. The truth is, I know I need you. Yo sin ti soy nada, and if I had a chance, I'd refuse to turn you loose till you are so in love with yourself that self-destruction would disintegrate under the pressure of your presence. And you were so secure in my love for you and so sure of the splendor you had become that even the sun would lay aside its arrogance just to get a chance to reflect the brilliance of your essence and bask in the bold truth of your integrity and deed. Vive en la verdad real y yo sin ti no existe ningún sendero de la esperanza. Oh, say can they see you, my beautiful wild lotus blossoms. If I could, I'd bathe you in a sea of rose water. I'd convert your waves of pain into an ocean of pride and faith as your tequila. Dame and chance, please, please, please let me in. I'll promise you the very best I can, even if I have to wake the dead and conjure up our ancestors' breath. I'm not too proud to act a fool. Get down on my knees and scream and holler and beg all the spirits of goodness to intervene to blow away the fog of dismay and distrust by santificado lágrimas and dissipate the rage burning behind your eyes, so together we can wash away the centuries of emasculating doubt and defeminize the lies and have a little fun and learn to play a brand new game called demolishing walls of self-hate. Children of the night, mis niñitos de la calle, I want the stubbornness of my love to help you turn all the lights inside your soul. Tú eres mi sangre. I will not allow the streets of any city to steal you. No, you, like the lotus blossoms in the night. Mis queriditas alma de mi existencia, I will not let the cesspool of Colinga make a happy fast food meal of you and your dreams. Chiquito de la Espina, you are my only wealth. Our only wealth, you are the most beautiful part of me. Of us, I am not afraid to let you know. I will not permit hungry stupidity or greed feed you to the streets without putting up a fight. Amorcito perdido de la noche, if I could. I would pave your path with stardust and massage your mind with a steady diet of just how important you are. Make sure you know you're too damn important. Let the world just throw you away. It's my job to remind you on a daily basis. This crazy old lady is here to stay. I'm still here. I say I'm still here, staying and praying and praying and staying and staying and praying and praying and praying and praying and praying. You let me in, mi cielito, negritito de la noche. I'm talking to you. Can you even hear me? It's all tomorrows that you're throwing away. Feliz de la calle. I'm still waiting. A southern old lady with a heart full of love, standing in the shadows and waiting on who you could be, waiting for you to finally see me, waiting to wrap you in a blanket of sunshine, to wrap you in a blanket of sunshine, to wrap you in a blanket of sunshine. Rudy Mongosi, Heshma Mark Williams, Myron Cohen, Francis Wong, Sandy Poindexter. My name is Avotcja. We're Avotcja Modúpue. Thank you for checking us out. And wow, what can I say? Thank you. Bird and Beckett Books. And I wish we could stay longer, except, you know, old lady, I got paratransit, so I got to be on time. But I want to thank you so much for supporting this music. And if you have any opportunity to hear any of our names anywhere, please come out and support us wherever we are, because we are definitely working at our art all over the place. And we can't survive without you, but I have a sneaking suspicion that you can't survive without this vitamin B flat. So come on out, let folks know we're here. And with that, I am going to shut up and pack up my goodies, and just, I'm so grateful that you came. Once again, give them a big hand. Could you pass this back to- give this to him. And give Eric from Bird and Beckett Books a hand for keeping this going. You will never get this quality of music every week at this price, so please let folks know about this place and support it. Thank you so much.
Avotcja.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you,
Once
thank you.
again, happy birthday.
Hey, every day is a birthday. Every day this side of the dirt is a birthday. So, oh, thank you. Thank you. I need to pack this stuff up so I can get out of here. Thank you.
Get the musicians.